Hey, what up, everybody? Forgot my do-rag. Okay. Hey, welcome to Manor Road Studio, home of the live podcast. I'm Dale. Alive is authenticity, love, imagine, victor, and evolve. Hopefully, somewhere in every single podcast that we do, somehow that will rise to the surface and resonate with you and just make your life full of fun and vigor. Hey, before we get going, please hit the subscribe button and hit the like. Share this video with others. I wish we could have 1,000 subscribers. And also, if there's videos that you haven't seen on our podcast, please listen to those. Hey, there are some people. No. At times, we're all unsatisfied with our lives. But there are people that wish that they had the life we live, even on its worst days. There's an old saying that says there are people praying for the things that we take for granted. That's the absolute truth. Somebody said one time, when you see somebody with no shoes, it puts life into perspective when you see somebody with no feet. Dream behind me, my hope rock right here. You know what I mean. The sign over says, when you feel like quitting, remember why you started. Imagine this. Farmhouse out in the country, little girl sitting outside, a plane flies over. She looks up to the skies and just wishes someday she could fly. There's a pilot in the plane that's flying over, and he looks down. He sees the farmhouse out in the country, and he wishes he could be at home. So all about perspective, isn't it? Something quite interesting. I live in Jackson, Tennessee, kind of middle of the country. Don't know where you live. But you can make this applicable to your life. If I wanted to go to Atlanta, Georgia, directly south of me, and I took off and I headed toward Detroit, no matter what I do, if I don't stop and turn around, I'm not going to get to Atlanta. I could pray to God, I could wish upon a star, I could pick a 4-leaf clover. But as long as my car is heading toward Detroit, I'll never get to my destination. How does that apply to your life? Only you know where you're heading. But get this, sometime in life, if we're not careful, we wind up exactly where we're going, good or bad. So I challenge you today to think about that. Think about the direction you're heading. Knowing that if you don't change, you're going to wind up in the wrong place. It's never too late to stop and turn around. I don't care what you've done. I don't care about your excuses. Your life is worth stopping dead in your tracks if you know you're heading the wrong way and turning around. Hey, I know that some of you are involved in bad relationships. I know some of you are with people that you don't love, and you love people you're not with. There's no question life has its share of difficulties, and we all get them. It still doesn't mean that we can't stop, put the brakes on, and start working ourselves back around slowly but surely. Once we focus, and life is about focus, once we focus, we can do anything. I really, really, really do believe that. And I want you to believe it too. Your life should be about dreaming. Your life should be about living. You should learn how to live alive. You're always, and I mean always, one decision away from a totally different life. You know the decision that will affect your life. I know the decision that will affect mine. But we have to make our individual choices to turn life around. Now, I want to share a quick story with you. In the 2016 Olympics in Rio, Mo Farah had entered the indoor 10K run, which is 6.2 miles, 40 laps around this indoor track. Lap 10, Mo Farah gets tangled up with fellow runner Galen Rupp from America, and he trips and falls. A lot of things could have happened right there. Mo Farah could have just got up, walked off the field, and people would have cheered for him. He could have got up, resumed the race, finished in last place, and he probably got a standing ovation. Mo Farah had one thought and one thought only, though. He had a race to win. He had 30 laps to catch back up. Now, I got to tell you something. These are 12 world-class runners, where from first place to 12th place is usually decided in 1 to 3 seconds. Lap 40, Mo Farah passed the lead runner to win the race. Why do I tell you that? Because Mo Farah pales in comparison to what you can do in your life. You're not Mo Farah, you're you. And being you is your power. You are endowed with the seeds of greatness. You have what it takes to win. All it takes is making the right decisions and believing in your heart. No matter what you've done in the past, the future is yours. Your future needs you. Your past has no use for you. You can say sad but true, but I'm thankful. I'm thankful my future needs me. What are you going to do? When you feel like quitting, remember why you started. Remember that you've got what it takes. You're one decision away from a totally different life. If that's the only thing you get out of this podcast, please take it to heart. That's all I got. I know what you got. You got what it takes to win. Now, one more thing. You're probably heading in a direction you wish you weren't heading. It's okay. Put the brakes on. Start making sound decisions. Get your freaking act together. Get life on track. And one day, we're all going to be celebrating and dancing. Why? Because we're living alive. All right. I'm Dale from Manor Road Studio, home of the Alive Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And I look forward to bringing you another message tomorrow that'll be just as exciting or more exciting than this one.